Hiya, I'm Gabby.
And I'm Alex. We're here to talk about the Change That Heal course by Dr. Henry Cloud. He's a psychologist and a Christian, and he combines his knowledge of both scripture and psychology to hopefully help you to become a happier, more mentally and spiritually healthy person.
I mean, we were recommended this by a lot of people. You will ask yourself, what is wrong with us? But no. I was on the discipleship course, and I had mentioned to some people that I wanted to become a better person, develop a relationship, a stronger bond with God, as well as making really good connections with people around me.
Yeah. And for me personally, it was just after my baptism, and I was processing some stuff from my past, as well as looking to form better habits and get a better sense of myself.
Yeah, I think about 3 people sort of like came to us going, we really think this course would be good for you too. And eventually we took the hint and we signed up to do it together. They had 2 different types of ways you can meet up. So there was an in-person one and there was one that was online. Yep. And we picked the one that was online, which really helped us as parents of a very young child and not necessarily being able to get a babysitter in every week. So just being able to kind of come online in the evenings after we've put them to bed was just really useful for us.
Yeah.
I think one thing that I got out of it, I went into it thinking that I was going to get a lot of like the boundary section. And what surprised me is the bit that kind of got to me the most was right at the very beginning, this idea of having grace for yourself, because I thought this was going to be a lot of like how we're going to, our interactions with other people. And yet pretty much step 1 is having a lot of forgiveness and grace for yourself. And whilst I don't always get it right, you don't have to laugh, but I do have a bit more of a practice on whenever I'm about to be a bit hard on myself, that I will sort of take a step and be like, okay, if this is not how you treat somebody else, then don't treat yourself this way. Yeah. And I think as a result, I've developed better relationships with those around me. And I think once upon a time, people that, would have gotten under my skin, I've had a lot more patience for.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd say actually the whole thing on forgiveness is really really constructive for me. That whole idea of being forgiving to yourself as well as others. The idea that forgiving is not forgetting the wrongs, but not letting it have a hold over you. And the fact that this takes time as well was really important for me.
Yeah. As I say, we haven't come out of this being the most perfect human beings, as you can tell. But we'd honestly, I can't think of a single person, can you, that would come out of this being like, well, it was a waste of time. It was absolutely, I think everybody will get something out of it, no matter what stage of life you're in and what you're going through, whether you're going through a real steady period or whether you're going through a very turmoil period. I think one thing that we really liked is actually that the groups that we were in was a very safe space. And nobody pressured us to come out with anything that was personal. But I think because everybody was so understanding and was so kind, and we knew that whatever went on in that group, wasn't going to go spread around as gossip. We actually felt comfortable enough to go through some stuff that was going on in our lives and what's happened in our past. We would honestly highly recommend it
to anyone.
Yeah, absolutely, anyone and everyone. So I believe that they're going to be running a course soon. So if what we've said has intrigued you, we first of all recommend that you either get the book and definitely do the course. You're not going to regret it.
Yeah. And if you've got any questions, please do track us down and ask us.
Absolutely. Right. Thank you for listening. Bye. And cheesy segue.